Hey guys, and yeah, let me just say there is nothing at all funny about this post because I am pissed right now. And by pissed, I mean literally steaming. I'm about to rip somebody a new one. An administrator in my club made this paint job. Here it is from the other side. This got him banned because apparently this is offensive. Now, and you're probably, if you're like me, you're wondering, huh? What the fuck's offensive about this? And I'll tell you, it's the middle bit. The part where it says how deep. This is in reference to a shop called howdeep.de. And .de is just an indicator, it's a German website. Now, this website, well, here it is, a screenshot, but let's go there. Howdeep.de. It is a German website that sells clothing with racing logos, like 24 Hours de Mans, I think that's a Porsche or something, etc., etc. You can buy all sorts of crap in here. Fine. So far so good. But this is offensive. And this part, howdeep.de, that's offensive. Okay. So, well, I wrote support. Administrator and trusted player in my club has been wrongfully banned. Today I learned that a painter in my club and trusted administrator in my club, Charlie Crow, was banned for a livery on a paint job he did. The livery uses the words how deep and howdeep.de. Both are references to a web page that sells racing-related clothing and items. One look at the website would tell you that this is a non-offensive in every single conceivable way known to man. As stated in the enforcement guides, and let's go check a look at those afterwards, Turn 10 investigates complaints and takes each report into consideration when making an enforcement decision. But a certain volume or frequency of complaints doesn't guarantee a suspension. We take an evidence-based approach to enforcement and take numerous factors into account when considering issuing a suspension. The context around the content or activity is particularly essential and drives our decision-making process. Turn 10 is proud to ensure that every reported item is manually reviewed. Note that, manually reviewed before any enforcement action is taken. Or, user-generated content is enforced by player reports and acted upon by the Forza support and safety team. Ooh, maybe they get helmets and shit. A real person looks at the reported content and take action after thorough investigation. You really get the Sherlock Holmes is really going to be set free to investigate this. This has clearly not happened in this case. This is clearly a mistake on your part, and the player has even offered to remove the library and any paint job that uses said libraries. I simply fail to understand why the ban is still in place. I request that the ban be lifted, and at the very, very least, the player be given a clear explanation as to how and why this could offend anyone, because a quick poll between 37 random people have so far drawn a blank. 100% fail to see this being offensive. As owner of the club, a banned player looks very, very bad on our reputation, and I therefore ask that you review and lift this ban as soon as possible, as it is clearly based on false assumption. Player in question, yada yada. Enclosed are the pictures of the paint job, etc., etc. Now, I think I'm being nice here. Right? I mean, I'm not calling... I could have started this, you blithering morons. Or dear morons. I'm on the fence on that one. What the fuck are you doing? Have you completely lost your mind? But I didn't. I was being nice. Okay? Okay. So, the reply again. We do not discuss other players' suspensions, as this would lead to a violation of the Forza Horizon guidelines. Thank you. The safety team, with helmets and t-shirts. Great. Fine. Right. I'm not looking to discuss anything. I'm looking for an answer as to why this resulted in a ban. If I was sponsored by How Deep the D, and I mean as a professional player, I would face a ban for using a livery link like the one in the pictures, and I should very, very much like to know why. Ignore the spelling errors. How can the words "how deep" in any way be considered offending? If they can be that, I would like a list of words that are not accepted. This strategy with banning left and right on completely ridiculous grounds is just silly. Covering up behind including, but not limited to, implying that the players will have to find the limits on their own is retarded. So why can't those words be used together? Now this is where they closed the ticket. They just closed it. No reply, just closed it. Well, that got my water boiling. So I wrote this. Closing tickets because you lack the knowledge to answer the question shows a lot more about you and yours than about me. Now please, I would like an answer, and feel free to call a friend for help if you must. But I will be needing that answer. Thank you. And then I get this. We're closing the ticket because you're going to get yourself banned by discussing other players' bans, which goes against the rules. So basically, I'm being told to shut up or face a ban. This is a very, very, very good way to poke at me. So what I've done is this. and I'm sure it's not going to work. There's a really small part of me that's prays that this will work. Because if it does, it's going to be a good one. Because I made another request. This one. Will this get me a ban? Just a quick inquiry. Will the attached paint job get me banned if I share or use it? The How Deep is a reference to the German website howdeep.de, a company that sells racing-themed clothing. Just want to be 100% sure before I share it. And you guessed it. Now, if I get a reply, sure, that's fine. You can use that paint job. Oh, the joy. But seriously, if you in any way question the authority of moron McMoron in the support department, you will get a ban. I will get a ban for talking about another guy's ban. And when I said I didn't want to discuss the other guy's ban, I just wanted to know, purely technical, why is this a bannable offense? I get slapped with shut up or you'll get a ban. This pisses me off, really, to know. I'm really. Seriously, if Turn 10 had an office here in Denmark, they would get a visit by me. Me and my friend Vinny. And in case you're wondering, Vinny is a baseball bat. Because this is seriously fucked up. I mean, threatened to silence? No, I don't do that. No. So seriously, I would suggest you take this picture, copy it, and write support. Can I use this paint job? Is this legal? I seriously encourage all of you to go into support.forzamotorsport.net. Log in. It's very easy. It's just your Microsoft login or your Xbox login. And then, hang on. You're presented with this page. And there is nowhere here to open a ticket. I know. You have to go into Horizon 4 or one of the others, and then select any article. Then scroll all the way down to the bottom, and there's this teeny tiny one, submit a ticket. And then you just do it under other issues. Okay? Now please, it is not something that will get you banned. You will not get banned for this. I promise you, I swear to God, if you get banned, you may have my nuts for dinner. I mean, you will not get banned for this. Send this picture to them. And ask, just like I did in my ticket. In fact, feel free to copy it. Hang on, let me pull it up again. Just ask, plain and simple, will this get me banned if I used it? The how deep and is a reference to how deep the DE. Yada yada yada, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less than attach the picture, and you're golden. I'll leave a link, I'll put it up on Imgur, or Imgur, or whatever the hell it's pronounced, and I'll leave the link in the description below, and just ask them. Ask them, is this a bannable offense? If they come back to you and say, yes, that's a bannable offense, then ask, why? Because if you go to Google, right? I'm going to go use the Danish version. How deep? You see, I already tried it. There's all sorts of the Saints offensive line, yada, mental pace. There's absolutely nothing saying that this is something, ooh, damn, we can't say that. Nothing. So please, take the picture. I'm going to leave a link. I'm going to put it up on the Imgur or Imgur or however the hell you pronounce it. Take the picture, go in here, and send a ticket in. And if you get a reply, oh my God, that's a bannable offense, please ask them why. I mean, even Google doesn't know, for fuck's sake. Have you ever had a question where Google said, I have no fucking clue? Neither have I. This is just beyond belief. Anyway, thanks for listening. And please, I will write a word-for-word guide on what you need to do should you decide to support the cause. But because, well, seriously, shut up or get a ban. Yeah. Anyway, sorry for taking up your time. Continue what you're doing, go about your business, and thanks for watching. Bye.